Alright guys, this is William from YouTube, and today's episode is entitled The Rise in Gun Crime is Because I Use Serb to Buy Guns for My Turf. Now, Toronto police cover Toronto and GTA. They've noticed an upward trend in gun violence. Now, some informants are telling them that the reason why there's a rise in gun crime is because of the stimulus check that has been given out by the Canadian government. Now, the Canadian government is giving out $500 per week to almost every Canadian citizen. Doesn't matter if you don't have a job, if you're not getting unemployment, or you're not getting any government assistance. People are getting their served $500 a week, and so that started since about, I guess, April. That's at least 6 months of people getting $2,000 per month. 6 times 2 would be $12,000. Now, $12,000, you can buy a lot of stuff. Like, most people that were smart put the $12,000 into real estate or stock trading or buying a car, or finally going on those staycations, or buying important stuff that's needed at home for their children. But they've noticed that these Toronto gangs are not really doing it for that. They're taking this opportunity for this free money to buy weapons now that the government is giving out this free money without any restrictions. Now, if you look at the American brothers and sisters down south, their CERB was only one stimulus check for $1,200, and that's for the last 6 months. So that means if you weren't working, that means you can't get unemployment, and you wouldn't get their stimulus check either. If you weren't current with your taxes, you could not get their stimulus check. If you owed child support, you could not get their stimulus check. So only a very few people got the stimulus check in America. When you compare it to Canada, it didn't matter if you owed child support, you still got the CERB $2,000 a month. If you owed taxes, you still got the $2,000 per month. If you weren't working before the pandemic, you still got $2,000 a month with the Canadian government. So with all this free money laying around, you can see how all these gang members now can easily get a gangster startup kit to buy guns and weapons and ammunition, magazine, and storage. Now, they say the price of guns on the street here in Toronto GTA is $500. So that could be at least 4 guns per month of dirty guns, of course. These are smuggled from America, brought up to Canada, that are bought by these gangsters. So every week, these gangsters, one gangster could have 4 dirty guns to go and do crime. Now, the numbers don't lie. They've noticed that with the crime, usually 12 to 20 gun shells are found at the crime scene, but now they are seeing double that amount, 30 to 40 gun shells found at crime sites. So now it's really for free. These people are buying guns and they're just shooting so much, and you know what that leads to? Innocent bystanders are getting shot because now they're just being riddled with bullets. They're just spraying these people that they're going after. Instead of just shooting a couple of shots, they're just spraying them with bullets now because they know they can get it for cheap and for free, pretty much. Now, you notice that there's a lot of gun violence written in the newspaper. Like if we look at Tyrone Noseworthy AKA 4400. I don't know what that stands for, but I'm sure the meaning behind it. And also Dimarjio Jenkins AKA Houdini, who is just the latest gangster that got killed. And did you know that when he got killed, these opposing gang members went to the funeral, because now you know they got free guns and bullets. They went over there and decided to do some more drive-by shootings and spraying bullets. So it's because of these reasons that when they're getting this free money from the government, at least $2,000 per month, this is the reason why there's a rise in gun crime. And I don't know which criminals are admitting that they're taking their CERB money to buy these bullets or what these informers, but that's gotta be really silly for them to do. But maybe it could have been one gang snitching on another gang, saying that the reason why they got so much firepower is because they're using a CERB. So the Canadian government really needs to make some restrictions on who gets CERB. Like, if you're not working before the pandemic, then you weren't gonna work after the pandemic. So why are you getting the $500 per week CERB money? There should be a restriction for that. There should be another restriction, like who is causing all these crimes? These criminals, if they get caught, they really should be stopped from getting the CERB money. Anyways, guys, if you guys have any discussion, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you got any comments, leave them below. This is William from YouTube. Bye-bye.